This season's been a strange start to the year for me. I mean, normally you always come in really well prepared after a long winter of training and everything. And you know, my pre-season training started off well in the middle of November with all my fitness stuff, and then I started riding just before Christmas on the 450 and wanted to get used to it. So and it was going really well. And then I'd been riding at home through the winter, through January. We had loads of rain and stuff, but managed to get a load of hours in it. Luckily, really, because in the end we went to Spain to get some hard pack riding in, and I crashed and broke a small bone in my back, and that brought everything to a halt really. So I kind of went from being really well prepared to having 3 weeks on the sofa, or 3.5 weeks on the sofa, leading up to the first Grand Prix. So yeah, it put me back a fair few steps, to be honest, and especially in my head, confidence-wise. So like I say, going into the first Grand Prix, it was really, go there, hope that I was able to ride really. I had loads of physio and stuff on it, and I tried to ride prior to the race, but didn't really go very well, and it hurt a lot. Put myself back a few days by doing that. But yeah, went there just hoping I'd be able to ride, and yeah, I could, and I got some really good painkillers, and the first day, the qualifying was a bit tough, but then the second day, the race in Qatar, it went all right, and I got 2 16th places and 10 points. So I was really chuffed, to be honest, because the MX1 class, it's a real tough class. You only have to look at the list beforehand. I looked at it and was like, oh Jesus, I hope I can get a point out of this weekend, let alone 10. So I was chuffed with that, yeah. Second Grand Prix went all right too. I had a bit of a spill in the first race and bent my bike, so I couldn't finish. But the second one I got 15th. So, same again really. It's not where I want to be, but all things considered with the way it went beforehand, pleased with it, and my back's not got any worse through riding so soon after a broken bone like that. So it's all right. I'm looking forward to the first British Championship. There's been a lot of been talking about it a lot since the end of last year. Obviously, when I signed with Steve Turner's team for the British Championship, I was quite vocal about hopefully they'd change it and everything else, but they haven't. So just going in with an open mind, 3 20-minute +2 races. That's how it is, and going to treat it as sprint practice instead of obviously the long races. But just get what I can out of it. Sean Simpson's obviously the main man at the minute, and he's going really well at the first 2 Grand Prix. So, if I can learn something from him, or follow him for a few laps or something, that would be great. But yeah, back's feeling all right. We only got back from Thailand yesterday, so I'm feeling a bit jet lagged and stuff after that. But I've had physio today, and it's definitely feeling better than when I went to Qatar 2 weeks ago. So. Hopefully be able to ride this week before the race, and be in decent shape, not where I want to be, but better than a couple of weeks ago. So I'm looking forward to it. It'd be nice to ride in the country instead of a million miles away and in ridiculous heat like the last couple of races as well. Everything feels that a little bit easier for me on the 450, and hopefully with a healthier body in the next few weeks, I can really start picking it up and getting to where I want to be, and just improving every week really. Yeah, with a new team, it's always a bit strange the first couple of races, and obviously, normally I would have had, 2 weeks testing in Spain to get to know everybody a bit more, and then, we'd have done at least one international like Hawkstone Park, and then perhaps Valence or something. But because I got injured, it was only the second day in Spain, so a little bit limited with time to get to know everybody. But obviously after 2 weeks being away, they're a good bunch, and I've got a really good mechanic as well, Matt, who's just in charge of everything with the bikes to the whole team. So getting on really well with everyone, and Steve's a good bloke, and you can sort of just be in a normal situation, normal day life, and he's a nice bloke to be around as well as a team manager. So it's good. I keep myself to myself at the races, but it's all there for a good season, and I'm looking forward to carrying on with them.